EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. Welcome to January 2026. We're on to the next year. We're here today. It's an annual event that we're involved with. We always want to advertise for them. I'm Lori Davis. I am with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. They sponsor the show, and they're also a part of a sponsor of the event that we're going to be talking about today. It's a fundraiser, and it's something that's super important for the Treasure Coast. It's been growing every year. It's kind of exciting to watch because this is, I think the year number 8 we came up with. So we've kind of been watching it from its infancy. It's very exciting. One of the reasons why we do the show is about Vero Beach. It's about lifestyle. So I'm always saying you can buy a house anywhere you want in the state of Florida. Same condos, same homes, different prices, whatever. But Vero Beach has a different lifestyle, and people are coming to our town. Some of us have been here a very long time. Others are just getting here, and we welcome them. You have to kind of sort of just assimilate. That's all we're asking. Just get along, because mostly the people here are really, really kind, very nice, and it's just a different vibe than a lot of other major markets that you might find in South Florida or the West Coast or Central Florida. So, what's going on around town? We always talk a little bit about it. Riverside Theater, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Cindy saw it, and she said it was amazing.
Amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Did you see it?
No, I haven't, but I need to go.
Time. Oh, it was unbelievable.
And you said it's really funny?
Totally funny. I was ready to pee my pants.
Yeah.
That's all we did was laugh. We laughed.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
And I said one guy played like 8 parts. You didn't know it was him from one to the next. He's phenomenal.
That's fantastic. We've got to get out and see that, you guys.
Yeah.
Riverside Theater. So they do matinees. I think they do Wednesdays and then Saturday and Sunday matinees, and then the evening show. Obviously, you can always go to an evening show at Riverside at the theater. And there's also another fun part of thing that we always talk about, and that's music in the loop. So if you get there early, you bring your chair, you bring a little cooler, you bring, or they sell food there too, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They
want you to go inside and get the food from them, whatever.
Yeah.
And then listen to some music and then go into the show. It starts at 5:30, and the show is until 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can have some fun out there, put your car, put the chairs back in the car and go on in and enjoy the show. I have got to see it. I just said it to somebody this week that I wanted to go in. So
yeah. And
hopefully by next week's show, I will have seen this.
Okay. And their comedy show, I went once. It was phenomenal.
The comedy show.
And it was interactive.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid when they start talking to me at a comedy show. It's always don't answer. But then you got, you can't ignore them because then you're being rude, and then they're going to bang you around because you didn't answer the question. So anyway,
I loved it. Yeah,
I know. They're great.
Yeah.
They're great. We've also got, starting in Sebastian, it's this week. It's Friday, January 23rd. Every Friday at, it's called Concerts in the Park. It's at the Riverview Park, which is right there on the water.
Yep.
There's going to be a band there every Friday night.
Wow.
So it's seasoned. Yeah, it's like 6 or 8 weeks of consistent bands, and it's bands that you might recognize. I wonder if I have it on my phone.
And you just go sit there, bring your chair, bring your cooler,
yes,
the whole bit?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love that location. They do a great job. We got to mention the Garden Fest because we got the ladies. We got the ladies coming on next week. Garden Fest is coming up February 7th and 8th. It's at Riverside Park. It is under the trees that are next to Riverside Park, because we can't call it under the oaks.
You mean those live trees?
Those live
really
trees.
Majestic
we can't say
oak trees.
anything about it because somebody owns it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's I love the Garden Fest. And it's so cool because there are all these landscape companies, and they'll build like these little enclaves, and you're actually walking through them, and you can buy some cool plants and stuff. Don't do what Cindy does. Don't buy all those plants and then don't put them in the ground and then they die. She admitted to me that's what she does. I was like, okay, well, no, I bought some roses, and I actually moved them a couple times, and they've done well. These are kind of like puffy, they're not like roses. I don't know, what do they call them when they come in a bundle? Like the way they grow. I mean, it's amazing. It's a big old bush.
Oh, like runners or
Yes,
trailers or
yes.
something? Runners?
Yeah. Everything in pink, of course, my favorite color. So,
okay, there you go.
Don't forget to go to, and again, we'll be talking about it next week, but Garden Fest. Anyway, Citrus Grill House, it is time. Well, let's do this first. Let me introduce my guest because he's having a cocktail with me.
Yeah, he is.
Today, our guest is a local artist. He's a philanthropist. He's a wonderful husband, all-around cool guy, great artist, just gives so much of his time away. He's working with kids and art in the schools. Let's introduce Barry Shapiro.
Hi.
Yay.
Yay.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So what we're talking about with Barry Shapiro today is the Sock Drive, because that's every year. That's now the 8th annual Sock Drive. And I always love to promote it. We want to get at as many people out there donating, going to Amazon, sending things in. It's kind of cool. There's some new technology that they do so that you can really just do it sitting there at your home or your computer or whatever. But before that, let us enjoy a beverage. Citrus Grill House has provided us with a beverage. They always provide something wonderful. We love Citrus Grill House. Today it is a top shelf margarita. Alex made for us. We love that. It's very refreshing. It's crisp. It's lemony.
Delightful.
Limey.
Yeah.
And
it's really good.
It's really a good one. Yeah, he did a really nice job. 1050 Easter Lily Lane. Go see Citrus Grill House. This weather is so amazing. You can sit out on the patio, and if it seems like it's going to be a little windy, they'll roll down the screens, so don't worry about that. If it's cool, they have heaters. But generally speaking, when the weather is nice, it's just a beautiful. I had dinner out there a week ago with some friends. It was magical, and the food we had was amazing. Debbie had the bolognese. Beth had the skirt steak, which is always so great. And then what did I have? I had the rock shrimp pappardelle, fresh made pappardelle. Anyway, I mean, I eat there all the time.
You're making me hungry.
I know, but I mean, it was so good, and it was just, everything was just fantastic, and the service was great, and the evening was magical. So go to Citrus Grill House, have lunch or dinner. They're open Monday to Saturday. I don't know if he's opening on Sunday yet. He'll let me know after the show. He'll text me and say, yeah, I'm open on Sundays.
It's a great restaurant.
It really is. It really is.
I love it.
And you can't beat the location. If you got guests in town, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, all right, well, let's go. Hey, we're here to talk about the Sock Drive.
Yay.
This is Barry Shapiro's baby. Tell me, now, this is 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I love to tell people about how it started because I thought that was a really cool story. Tell us about that.
Well, through the magic of social media, I connected with a guy who I'd gone to high school with, Jeff Friedman, and we were generally in the same business, just in different ends of it, but never connected. And then, we found each other on Facebook, and I found out that he was running a charity out of Newark, New Jersey, helping the homeless. So they were doing a coat drive, and I didn't have a coat to send.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So I looked into it, and I found that socks were the #1 requested item in homeless shelters. And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
So I called up Anna at White Glove Moving and Storage. I said,
Anna Valencia, shout out.
There you go,
Shout out
Anna.
to Anna Valencia.
I need 10 boxes. Will you give me 10 boxes? And she said, sure. And then I called 10 friends who had businesses in town. I said, would you take a box? And then every day I went on Facebook and Instagram, and I just said, Sock Drive, here's the locations, drop off socks. And I thought we'd get 200-300 pairs of socks, but we got 1,000. And I said, with 1,000, we should divvy it up. So we gave it to 3 different charities, including the Source, which is a big place here in Vero that helps the homeless.
Definitely. They do
and they were all
things.
like, wow, this is so great. This is going to be an annual thing, right? And I was like, well, I don't know. So I said, we'll do it next year. And I thought we'd get another 1,000, but we got 3,000.
Yeah,
and now, last year we collected over 17,500 pairs of socks that we distributed to the homeless through 20-something different charities.
Yes.
And this year we're shooting for 20,000. I think.
Yeah.
I think over the years I don't know how many, it's a lot of socks.
It's a lot of socks.
At least 35,000 pairs of socks over the last 8 years.
Yeah. And, it's funny because as a part of that, because you and I are friends as well as, I try and support you in this endeavor. But like Dale Sorensen Real Estate, we put boxes in our offices, and that's great. And then when you guys need shipping, because you don't just do local. I mean, you do it up and down the coast, Treasure Coast.
Up and down the Treasure Coast. We have 3 out-of-state charities. Jeff's charity, which is in New Jersey, which it started with.
We'll always have Jeff.
Yes. And also, when I lived in New York, I was involved with a group up there called New York City Relief for the Homeless. Mm-hmm. And so I sent some to them.
Okay.
And then we got, I don't even know, to tell you the truth, how this happened, but we got a request from a minister in Rochester, New York. He said he heard about our sock drive. Could we send him some socks?
That is so cool. Has that happened this year?
That happened in the last 2 years we've sent to him.
Oh, that is so cool.
So, we send them up there every year to Rochester. But we also send them down to Broward County and Palm Beach County. And I have a connection down there who's involved with several charities, and we go through her.
Yeah.
We don't take any money. We're not a charity.
No.
We're just friends that do this.
Right. And, I mean, I know. It's not a 501c3.
No. And people say, well, you should do that. You'll make more. And I said, that's not the idea.
Right.
So we're not a charity. We do not take money.
Okay.
We take socks.
Please send socks. Don't send money. I don't.
No, I mean,
most
people always say,
don't.
here, I'll give you a check. I'm thinking, thank you.
I can't take it.
No, I can't take it. No,
that's
thank
right.
you.
That's right.
I don't take it.
Yeah.
So we just take the socks, and, people throw all kinds of stuff in the boxes, and we have a way of distributing whatever that is.
Sure.
But our thing is socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, we have a great relationship with the businesses, local businesses. Sorensen, as you mentioned, has been right from the get-go with us.
Yeah.
Alexander Insurance.
Yeah.
I could go on and on and on. There's so many of them here that have been
and
so
shout out to them. Go, Barry, name them off if you can think of them.
Well, I mean, there's too many to name on one show. We could do a whole show.
Just a show of you telling all the spots.
I could, really.
That's good.
But they're all so great. And, of course, Holy Cross Church and Temple, the Jewish Temple, and all of these Beth Shalom and all of these organizations who pitch in because they're part of the community. Right. And the thing about socks is, I always tell this story. A few years ago there was a woman who told me that she wanted to get socks because there was a box where she worked, and she was with her daughter at Walmart shopping, and on their way out she said, "Oh, got to get a pair of socks." So they went back, and she told her daughter what it was for. And as they were heading back to the cash register, her daughter said, "We're only getting one package of socks." So they went back, and they got more socks. And as they got closer online to check out, they looked at each other, and they went, Daughter grabbed another shopping cart. And they went back and filled the shopping cart with packages of socks.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the kind of feeling that you get, and that's the kind of generosity you get in our community.
It's true. 100%.
Absolutely.
We have, and it is funny because I've done it too. I've gone to TJ Maxx over Miracle Mile, and you go in and you go, $7.99. All right. Just keep tossing them in that basket, But it is, and again, for people that don't understand or not, they go socks. Everybody goes socks. Yeah. But Barry taught me is if you're a homeless person, you're not doing laundry. Okay. Right. So you're going to live with a pair of socks for as long as you can live with that pair
and throw them out.
Yeah. Right. And then you're going to get another pair.
Yeah.
And these places that these donations go to then provide, and we even do kids socks, right, Barry? I mean, we need kids women's men's
socks, children, kids, toddlers.
Yes.
We give 300-400 pairs of socks to the Hibiscus Children's Center.
Yes, of course.
In fact, last year they said, "Listen, would you send us some men's socks this year?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" And they said, "Because those teenage boys get big fast."
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Amen.
In September, they're kid socks, and by February, they're men's socks.
So, but,
for sure.
And then, the Hope for Family Center, where you have families, whole families.
Yes.
And then we have, there's a battered women's shelter up in Sebastian. We don't go there.
No.
We don't even know where they are.
Nobody knows.
They meet me.
Yep.
And, from one car, we pass it on to the other.
Yeah.
Safe space. So we take men's, women's, children's, toddlers, And also compression socks for people with diabetes.
That's I hadn't thought of that one.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that. A compression socks. Let's not forget that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, and as you mentioned, I think we have a website, TreasureCoastSockDrive.com.
Yes.
And on there's a link to Amazon. And when you go on that link, there's lists of different combinations of socks that you can purchase. So people purchase them. I get socks donated from people in California, New York, Maine.
I love it.
All over the state of Florida, North Carolina. This year, recently, I got a package of socks from Singapore.
No way. Who found? Wait, where? How? We don't know.
A guy who knew me a million years ago saw online on Facebook that this sock drive. He became interested. He actually sent me a message, and I didn't know who it was because he didn't use his real name. Mm-hmm. And then we finally figured it out who he was.
Right.
He used to live up the street from me.
That's so funny.
And he said, "I'm sending socks," and he sent, I think he sent 160 pairs of socks.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
From Singapore.
From Singapore, I know.
Wow.
They cost more than the socks to ship the socks.
Well, he did it through Amazon, so no. But,
that's true. That's true, yeah.
But it was amazing. It was so cool.
I know.
So, it becomes infectious. People want to do good.
Yes,
and
they
this
do.
is a simple, inexpensive way to do good.
I know.
And it means a lot.
It means a whole lot to a lot of people.
Yeah,
it has to happen. They need it, and like I said, it doesn't seem like a really difficult thing to do. Listen, we're going to take our commercial now because I want to come back. We want to tell them at least a couple locations, Barry, where they want to go and deliver socks. If they want to go to that, if they don't go to the website and go to Amazon. Okay, will you hang with me?
Yep.
You're not leaving. All right, we'll see you in a minute. We'll be right back.
Are you a therapist or a nurse seeking the multi-state compact license? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
Hey, you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
There's one Broadway musical critics are calling despicable, diabolical, unseemly, and, oh yes, ingenious. The New York Times calls it amongst the most inspiring musical in years. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Don't miss the bloody brilliant winner of the Tony Award for Best Musical and the new undisputed king of musical comedy. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Now playing through February 1st at the Riverside Theater. Get tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
Well, it's that time of year. It's time for the Vero Beach Prayer Breakfast. Charlie Kirk's close friend and pastor Rob McCoy will be joining us to share his crucial insights. Also speaking is English author and theologian Oz Guinness.
The Vero Beach Prayer Breakfast will be held Thursday, February 12th at the Indian River County Fairgrounds. Tickets are selling fast at VeroBeachPrayerBreakfast.com. That's VeroBeachPrayerBreakfast.com.
All righty, we've got Barry Shapiro, and we've got the 8th annual sock drive going on. There's a couple other events that are coming up that are really fun. One of them is Cops and Socks.
And coffee.
And coffee. That's what it's called. And that's Thursday morning, February 5th at Coffee House 1420. Tell me about that.
So we've been doing this for several years now. If you come, and if you haven't been to Coffee House 1420, you need to get there. It's great. But if you
Corner
come,
of Route 60 and 14th Avenue.
right
so
there. It's right on 14th and 20th. And hence the name.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
if you come with a package of socks, throw a package of socks in the box. You'll get a free cup of coffee poured for you by one of Vero Beach's finest.
One of the finest, yes.
And they all
come in.
Yeah.
They're giving her their time when
Chief
they're not
is
working.
there. It's really great.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's fun. And, of course, the coffee's great.
Yes.
And then on Valentine's Day this year at Walking Tree Brewery, we have our annual Sock Hop, which is fun. There's music, there's dancing, people get dressed up. And this year it's Valentine's Day, so it's a special. If you want a special evening for your date, it's a great place to come.
Yeah.
And if you bring a package of socks, new socks, to put in the box when you come in, you'll get a ticket for a free beer.
There you go. Because they can't take donations, so you got to bring the socks.
Got to bring the socks.
You got to come in and bring the socks.
Absolutely.
Does Walking Tree, do they have like little things to eat, nosh there?
Yeah, there's a great little food place there called Salvador Deli.
Okay.
And so the food's real good, little pizzas and sandwiches and all kinds of things there. So, yeah, there's food.
Yeah.
And there's...
obviously beverages. Beer and wine. They have wine too. Yeah, they do have wine. Yeah. And they've got a live band that's going to play.
Yeah, Professor Pennygood, and this is their third year with us. They do this with us they're wonderful. And if you've seen them around town or anywhere around, they are so good. They do it all. I love them. They're fun, and they're really great with us. They actually said they wanted it after the first year. They wanted to do this with us, so we've arranged to have them. Yeah. So this is our third year with them. They're terrific.
Well, and you know what happens is they have such a good time, and everybody's donating their time and money, right? I mean, that's what's happening. I mean, you'd have to buy drinks there and stuff, but you know, when the band is having that much fun, they're like, "Can we come back next year? Yeah. Can we please do this? Let me help you."
It's really great.
We want to be a part of that. So, no, I've seen pictures of the sock hop. I have not, unfortunately, not been able to get there, but I do know it's a good time. So everybody's really enjoying it. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things we wanted to talk about, TreasureCoastSockDrive.com. Tell us a little bit more again about going there and the Amazon link.
Okay, so if you go to TreasureCoastSockDrive.com, there's a little thing you can click on. It'll tell you the story of how we started and what we do. You'll see pictures of some of the donations, some of the drop-offs, people that we've been with. But there's also an Amazon link. You can click on that, takes you to Amazon, and then there's a whole lineup of different types of socks, men's, women's, kids, compression socks, all of that. And you just click on what you want to buy. They ship it directly to us.
Yes.
And also there's a place on Route 60 called Attic 60 Storage. It's one of the big storage places. And they have donated a 10 by 10 storage space for us. So everything goes there because it's a lot of boxes of socks. And we sort through them, and there you go.
Yeah. The where is this place on Route 60? Because I was reading that in one of your announcements that you put out to the team of people who are following your sock.
You mean
drive.
Attic 60?
Yes.
So they
60 at what? Do we know?
They're past, let me see.
They past Point
80.
West?
Oh, yeah, they're past Point West.
Okay.
So Point West, then the traffic light, which I think is 82nd, and they're right there on the left, of across from the Sunoco station.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
all right.
But
really do you want people to go there and drop things? No. I was going to say, we don't want to do that.
No, but there are places aside from Coffee House and Sean Ryan's Pub and, all of the Sorensen
Dale
places.
Sorensen real estate offices, guys. If you see any of our blue signs.
And, one of your rivals, Engel and Vokers, has box.
Yeah, that's fine. We're all good.
They have,
there's more than enough.
And Marine Bank and Trust, all their branches have boxes, including Beachland. And
White Glove has it?
White Glove does not have boxes. They donate all the boxes.
Oh, they donate
the boxes for us.
All the
they're
boxes,
amazing.
White Glove. And ABC does all of our printing for free. So they're great, too.
Shout out to ABC. That's the one on 14th Ave? Is that? Where's
that's
ABC?
The one on 20th and about 16th Street.
Oh, yeah. Across from the courthouse.
Yep.
Yeah, they do a great job. Those guys are
wonderful.
Great.
Really
Love
generous.
That. Shout out to ABC. They're doing a wonderful job. Barry, thank you so much for coming to this. Share with us the Sock Drive. We love you. TreasureCoastSockDrive.com.
Thanks for the cocktail.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chef Scott Verricchio, for the cocktail. You guys, be safe out there. Remember to donate to the Sock Drive. It's super important. Go to any Dale Sorensen office or a Marine Bank office or an Ingalls and Vokers office and drop off, or go online, TreasureCoast.com, sockdrive.com. Go to Amazon and they'll deliver directly to Barry. and then he's got to deal with it when it gets done. Have a great day. So good to have you here. We'll see you here next week. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.